class, welcome back. Here's a little tip. In 1970, NHRA introduced ProStock to the class, Class C if I'm not mistaken. These are pretty much just factory hot rods. Showroom to the track with a little bit of modification. That was back then. Today's cars, they have nothing in common. These are just pretty much EFI, electronic fuel injected. If you look at where we went back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken, that was the last year we ran carburetors. All classes, from nitro to ProStock, we pretty much run the 500 cubic inch Buick engine block. That's pretty much standard. What makes it different is the connecting rods. That's one way you can kind of tell. With a ProStock, the connecting rods are a lot different than the nitros for obvious reasons. So, in doing that, we produce around about 1,400 to the ground. Pretty much give or take. The setups are a lot different, but pretty much the same in the class. It's all about having that perfect reaction time. These are very precise vehicles that we are racing. Very, very precise vehicles. They are pretty much, you have to be perfect every single run. They rev out at 10,500. Every time that shift light comes on, you have to be on it. If you're under it, it's too slow. If you're over it, you're too slow. It has to be precise. So, without giving you a little bit more, let's go and see what a little bit closer of what this vehicle looks like and some of the features versus trying to bring one into the area, because it ain't gonna fit. Back. So, let's take a look at this car. At least the small scale model of it. Let's see what we have in front of the hood. We'll take the body clips off of it. And you'll see that this does not have a rolling chassis. With the way these vehicles are now, it's a possible, with the way hobbyists have gotten, could we make a rolling chassis with it? Yeah, give us about, and the way things are, it's about 2 months. So this is the body. This is the body, as you can see. Front end, Cadillac, my sponsors. What's missing on this one are the chutes. Can you get chutes for it? Yeah. AJC is the company that, out of Atworth, Georgia, they produce a parachute system for these vehicles. But this is pretty much what we got. They are low to the ground for a reason, to cut down the air. The wing is to try to keep it planted as much as possible. So, without further ado, is it modified? Yeah. Very much modified. What's under it? I'm not saying. I know what I got, but I'm not saying. That's one thing that I will take to my grave on what gearing I have up in here. Because it's money. So, but what else can we go and do with this vehicle? We can do a lot with them. We can pretty much launch these things about as much as they do the regular cars. But we're going to use these vehicles, this model, to talk about the class that I love the most, ProStock. So until next time.
you enjoyed the special.